Hi, I'm Nick Wills. I am the chairman of the Quantock Beekeepers Association. I've been the chairman for the last 5 years. We're up at our new apiary site we've done at Durley. It's on a local, what was part of a landfill site, which was being given to us by the farmer, about an acre. And the rest of the club and everybody has worked hard together to regenerate it. We've got a lot of people within the club that have got the finance side from arranging us grants, and Ken's been marvellous at project managing it, and everybody else has just worked like troopers to help. Within 6 months we've got it from nothing to this, and hopefully it's going to be the benefit of a lot of other beginners before long.
Hello, I'm David Aston. I have the pleasure of being the current chair of the British Beekeepers Association, and one of the guests invited to come today to participate in the opening of the new apiary. And I must say it's been a very, very pleasurable experience, seeing all the work that's been done, all the activities, and looking to see that the facility is going to be tremendous.
Right. We'd like to welcome you to our new apiary here in Durley. We were founded back in 2006, that's 7 years ago. And in 7 years we started with 15 members when Ivor Davis opened the apiary at Bridgwater. And now we have in excess of 70 full members and over 30 associate members. And the majority of those have been here working on this site over the past 6 months in some form or other. For us, one of the big things which has helped us to develop is Bridgwater School. We've helped them with their bee club, and in return they've allowed us free access to the apiary to learn beekeeping in. They've allowed us their rooms to have classes in, and they've even allowed the BBKA to come in and run the exams in the labs. They've helped us to such an extent that we developed to a stage of needing to have more space for the adults. But what we don't want to do is ignore the lads who are at the school. 2 of them are here, as is the head, Mark Thomas, and among those lads, they have been absolutely brilliant. There's one of them who is head of beekeeping and he's head of chicken, and he is likely to be in the 2nd group of apprentice beekeepers in the country. So he's still at Bridgwater, but already there's negotiations that he should take a beekeeping apprenticeship probably next year. So the influence we've had from us amateurs helping out at the school is that there are lads coming through, which is exactly what we need. Now, the other thing is that we've expanded, and we are so very, very lucky. It was just about January last year, because I took a swarm the year before, and I was talking to John Irish about beekeeping, and came to him with a map, a Google map of this area, and asked if there was a chance of a little bit of ground somewhere at the back that we could fit into to have as an apiary. And he pointed to the map and said, why not there? And that's here. And we owe so much of this down to the cooperation of John Irish. And so what we've got, John, thank you very much indeed. So what's going to happen first is that Julie Gerling will open the building and unveil the plaque, which is behind me. And then David Aston will open our all-weather demonstration hive. Behind this sheet here is a window, and there's also a hive with a net around it. And the whole idea of that is that we can run a colony of bees indoors and demonstrate with use of that, whatever the weather might be. So thank you for coming. We really appreciate your company.
Thank you very much, and thank you to you all for inviting me here today. It's been a great pleasure for me to have been associated with beekeeping in Somerset. I've visited the school, I've been to a training session at the Taunton Beekeepers, which was extremely illuminating. I do have an ambition to be a beekeeper. It doesn't go with my job at the moment, but one day I will do it. Beekeeping has become a very, very almost fashionable hobby. I know loads of people who are desperate to get into it. Perhaps they don't realise quite the amount of knowledge that you need to have. But looking around all of you here, there's a huge amount of knowledge invested in you, and I pay tribute to your intent and your energy in passing that knowledge on to new beekeepers, to young people like the boys from Bridgwater. So it gives me great pleasure to open this new facility, and I think I'm pulling a door back now, so very old pair of scissors.
Well, hello everybody, and first of all, can I thank you very much on behalf of the BBKA for the invitation to come and join in this rather splendid occasion. And what a day for the weather! Absolutely marvellous, isn't it? And I think that one of the things we've learnt in the last 2 years is how important weather is for our bees. Well, we need to have beekeepers that are competent, beekeepers that are willing to learn. And we need skilled teachers and skilled mentors. And I look around the audience here, and I know there are some of you here, but we need to carry on that tradition. So, but it's important also that we don't just teach beekeepers to keep bees. I think it's important that we inform the public, and it's important that we inform the policymakers, our guests, and inform the officials, those that are responsible for policy making in our society, both in this country and of course further afield. So facilities such as this here are very important in achieving that. But it gives me great pleasure to open the all-weather demonstration apiary. Hope you have a good day, and thank you very much again for inviting us.
Chuck it in? Yes, just put some in, right?
You can see I'm used to gardening, can't you? Is there one tree or two?
No, just one tree. Okay. Just one, thank you very much.
Just one tree?
Yeah, just have a
Oh, do you want me to take a stick?
Yeah. Hang on.
He's filming, so it's okay. Just do it.
I will touch it. I think so, yes. As long as you can give them to go in.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Then we've got
lovely. Is that okay? We're just saying thank you very much. We're very honoured to be here today and part of, obviously, what a great day. Planting a tree like this, how wonderful. So thank you very much. I think this is going to be very successful. So I wish you all the very best for the future. Thank you.
I find this a particular honour. I was only made Mayor of Bridgwater last night, and this is my first official engagement, and I will remember it with great pride. And I think you've done a wonderful job out here.
Wonderful, yeah.
Thank you very much.
I said it was just regional.
I would just like to say that on behalf of the Somerset Beekeepers, I would first of all say this is my first public engagement, so for me too, as the Mayor, this is going to be a very memorable occasion. I would like to say congratulations to Quantock Beekeepers, a very young division but very vibrant, growing fast and showing us all what can be done in a very short space of time. And particularly, of course, we have to say thank you to Ken Edwards, whose idea all this was. So I wish Quantock Beekeepers all the very best of luck, and the Manuka tree, which we hope will take to Somerset and like it as much as they like New Zealand. All the best. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Oh, he's funny.
You didn't see that. Okay, Jack. Oh, do you want some? Hey, it's okay. You've got to have some.
Okay, Ian, you're on a diet.
I know. Hang on. That's my helper.
And now finally,
You want some for your brother, dear? Yes. I'll give you a small bit for your brother. You want some?
We've put some round just to
Okay, hang on. No, all right, Dad, you've had it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put the knife down. MPs with knives, bad idea. Thank you very much indeed. Could I please praise everybody else has, Quantock Beekeepers, especially Ken and the entire team, the work they put in to get this in 16 months. I didn't realise how fast it's been. Phenomenal. Absolutely stunning. Well done. Also to Brymore for looking after the beekeepers so well, and now also Mark and the team, Lawrence and James, coming up. Thank you for coming up, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted. Bees are us. If we don't have bees, you don't have humans. We need to keep the bees, because if we don't have the bees, we're in the poo. So ladies and gentlemen, please keep your hives going. I know it's been a difficult winter. Last year was horrific. We'll go on. But look at it now. The sun shines on the righteous, and by God, we're all here today in Bridgwater. Thank you very much indeed.
My name is Fred Jones, and I'm a member of the Quantock Beekeeper Association. I've been doing this for about 6 years. I started as a person interested in about bees, watching them in the garden, having my cup of tea, and wondering how does it do this and how does it do that. Then I realised, after going to the Bath and West show, that if I put my name down, I could become an associate member of a bee club, and perhaps satisfy my desire to know more about bees.
I'm Michael Stenhouse. I moved to Somerset 7 years ago. Went on the first course for the Quantock Beekeepers. Liked the idea of beekeeping, and I've been keeping bees since. I'm on the committee, and we obviously put this building together between us, and now it's up and running. We will just go from strength to strength.
Weather has been the prime concern with the site, the amount of rain we had in the winter time and the drainage. After that, once it dried out, the ducks had gone away, we realised perhaps it would be a very good site. It was a natural site, and we could see that it would develop itself very well indeed. It is particularly windy in the winter time, but closer to the barn it is quite well protected, and we find no trouble with the wind there at all.
With the netting and the hedges, once they're up 4 or 5 foot, that should give us enough shelter from the wind. They're all trees that carry pollen, so they're obviously just whips at the moment, but 3 years down the road, hopefully we will have proper hedges and all around the apiary.
We've got a nice nature reserve over there, which is the reservoir. Brings on plenty of fly. We do have some other natural things like rabbit, badger, and also deer.
People are setting up more and more facilities like this, which is really what we do need across the country, to be able to teach new beekeepers and to teach the public and others about honeybees and beekeeping. It's been smashing to see those organisations which have been working together for the common aim of honeybees, and that's really, really encouraging to see.
I would just like to thank everybody that's been involved in this project, especially Ken. He's kept it all together, been up here nearly every day, trying to get it going, or producing this, and all the members. We've had, 40 or 50 members up here that have given their time freely to get it to like this, and to see them today all working. We've had the gardeners, we've got some that's permanent gardeners up here, and they've set out the apiary, they've put the posts in, they've planted it all and set it out, and I think a lot of them are retired people and they like something to do. Not every day, they can come up when they want to. And it's like beekeeping. You do have to look after the bees, but it's not every day you've got to do something to them.
I just wish them all well, and I hope you continue to have some weather like you've had today for the summer for the bees, so the bees have a good season. If you've got happy bees, you get happy beekeepers.
If you go onto our website, onto Somerset Beekeepers, find Quantock Beekeepers, look at our programme. We do a lot of activities every Saturday afternoon from 2:30 onwards. You can just arrive, you don't even have to have a beekeeping veil. We will supply you a veil and a lot of the beekeeping equipment, so you can come and have a look, you can come and have a play.